Thank you so much for doing this. Hey everyone, we are live. I'm here with Hotel Director of the Panorama, Nikhil.
Hello everybody, how are you doing? I'm here with Ruben. Just met him.
Yeah, so it was so funny. We just bumped into each other on the stairs, and I was heading upstairs. I just finished lunch. I ate at the Mexican place. I will mix up words, but so I just ate at the Mexican place, and I was walking around. I was coming up. I wanted to do a live, and I ran into Nikhil, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to come be on a live with me?" So, for those of you who are going to be watching this back, who are going to be watching this back later, I am with Hotel Director of the Panorama. So exciting! So, do you want to tell everyone? So, I know a lot of you sail a lot, but not a lot of you know what the hotel director is or does. So can you explain a little?
Sure. So I'm Nikhil. I'm the hotel director on Carnival Panorama, and been working with Carnival Cruise Line for 26 years now. And I joined the company as a management trainee, food and beverage, and then I made my way up through different positions, and been in this position for the last 14 years. Loving every minute. This is the best company to work with. And love my position, love what I do. Basically, I'm in charge of entire hotel operations on board, which is basically all the departments like food and beverage, guest services, entertainment, housekeeping, spa, dining room, casino, and everything basically. Whatever you see, it's ships are like a floating hotel. So everything in the hotel I look after, and most important is looking after each and every guest and making sure that they are having a wonderful time on board, and they have a best vacation ever.
Well, that's basically, I can't think of anything on the ship that you're not in control. I mean, you're basically maybe second in command to the captain?
Yeah, it's captain is handling the navigation and the security and everything. Then we have chief engineer who handles the technical side. And then I handle the hotel side basically. So 3 of us are the main ones who handle the entire ship basically.
Wow, that's amazing. Wow, and then so he's been doing this for 26 years.
26.
And he said it was. Well, you were telling me. I don't want to tell your story. Okay, so tell us. I was really curious. What was your first ship that you became that you were promoted to hotel director?
So it was in. It was in 2012, and it was Carnival Pride, where I got my promotion as a hotel director.
Wow! And then so you've been in this position as an HD for 15 years.
Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing. Okay, yeah. So Rex, Tiffany, hi everyone. So let us know. I wanted to come live because if you guys have any questions, again, so this is Hotel Director Nikhil. So you can rewind a little bit. He's in charge of everything on the cruise ship. So I know you guys have some questions, and if you guys are watching later, so if this isn't live, you can also post some comments. I will try to keep in touch with them. I'm gonna ask, but right now, if you've got any questions, hey Rex, I know we were talking earlier. So let's see. So what is the most fun part about your job? Like, what do you?
I think so many things basically. Going to different ports, meeting different guests every day, and then over a period of time you become friends with so many of them, and they keep coming back on the ship I am on. They keep asking where I am. So I'm like, and then taking care of the team on board, our employees and all. I'm like, so many exciting things to do. It's a wonderful job to be on, basically. So yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. So, okay, let me see, because I actually got to, and I'm writing a blog post about this for some of you to read. I actually am writing separate from my other business. I'm writing a blog about, so Captain Enzo, if you know, he's the captain of the Frenzy, and I got to hang out with him, and I just got, both him and HD, Junior Powell, I just got to see their leadership qualities. Hi, Shelly. And it was so amazing. So I'm curious, how many people do you oversee on this ship, on the Panorama?
In total, we have got about 1,428 team members on board, and out of that, I am overlooking about close to 1,100.
Okay, wow, okay. Yeah, so that's almost all of the ship.
Yeah, they don't directly report to me, directly, indirectly, but within the hotel departments, about 1,100 of them. Yeah.
Okay. Who are your direct reports?
My
Right,
direct
so, like-
reports are, I have quite a few of them actually. I have guest services manager, food and beverage manager, housekeeping manager, entertainment director, casino manager, spa manager, gift shop manager, art director, then Shorex manager, IT officer. Oh yeah,
Oh, okay, and they all report to you.
that's correct.
Oh wow. Okay, so how many was I was like?
There are about
15?
14, 15 of them.
Okay. Wow. Oh my god, I got tired just listening to that, but that's so great. Okay, what is your favorite port to go to?
So many. I'm like, I was also in Europe about 2 years back for a couple of years, and Europe is fantastic, beautiful, no doubt about it. But in US itself, many Caribbean. I love Bahamas. I love Cozumel, Mexico. This Cabo San Lucas is beautiful.
Oh, let's show everyone.
so-
Here's Cabo. So we're here
So
in
there,
Cabo.
there are lots and lots of ports. Every port have their own things or the other, right? They are beautiful in their own way. So depends on what you like.
Yeah. Okay, so Shelly. Okay, so Shelly, I want to get to yours because I'm going to ask him a couple questions to lead up to that. So Nikhil, can you tell us what your schedule is like? So I know like you and a lot of the officers have a certain schedule. What is that?
Yeah. So see, we have a very flexible schedule as such. I usually my day starts in the morning by around 7 o'clock. When I go for my rounds, I make sure I take a full round of the ship. I have my cup of coffee, and then I'm just walking around everywhere, touching each and every department, seeing that everything is open and ready to go. And then the day goes like this. Then I go back to my office, do my emails, if there are any meetings to attend or if there are any calls. And then, in the afternoon, I usually take a little break for an hour and a half. And then again come back on the floor and, depending on what is going on the ship, if there are shows happening, taking around in the restaurant, in the kitchen, and all these places. So basically my schedule is I keep roaming around. I keep going around the ship just to see that everything is in place and everything is working well, and our guests are having a beautiful time.
Okay.
That's the main thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm having a blast. So
Yeah. So
obviously
usually by like 11:30 in the night, then if there is nothing much happening after that, then I go back to my room and take my
Take a nap?
well-deserved nap.
Yeah, it's a negative. Okay. What about? Okay. So how long are you on the ship, and then how long is your break?
Yes, so I usually do about 4 months on the ship, and then I go home for about 2.5 months.
Okay, so you're on 4 on 2 off.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So I know Shelly, you just asked. So when did you get on the Panorama, and then when will you be leaving?
So I came to Panorama on end of November, and I will be here until about mid-March to end of March, and then I should be back by beginning of June or end of May, something like that. The schedules are still being worked on.
Okay. So Shelly, unfortunately, he will not be here with us in April. I think we're on it together. So I've got April, maybe like 3 or 4 in May. So hopefully you'll be back for my sailings in May, and then I
Sure.
definitely know I'll be back later on. So yeah, so great question, Shelly. What's the schedule for most of the crew and like the people who report to you? Are you all on the same, or do you kind of like?
No, it's a bit different for everyone. Like most of the department they have 4 on 2 off, or they have 6 on 2 off, depending on what they have chosen or what the schedule is like. But for the other team members who are on board, depending again on positions, people do about 7 to 8 months, and then they go home for 2 to 3 months. That's majority of them do like that.
Okay. Hi, Adam. Hi, Kevin. Good to see you guys. Okay. So that's that. Let us know. Okay. So again, for those of you who are joining us, we are live with Hotel Director of the Panorama, Nikhil. So this is so exciting. He oversees almost everyone. So if you have worked with someone, if you have interacted with crew on a ship, he's in charge of them. Okay. So I know that I've kind of talked to a lot of you about this, but what are some things that, like, I know that I've had some amazing interactions with crew that just really kind of made my cruise. What are some of the best ways that we can help them be recognized so that they actually?
So when you're on board and you had a good interaction with someone, or you feel that somebody is exceeding your expectations and doing well, you can do a written note for them, which usually comes to me, And then we always recognize those team members. Also, when you go back home, you will be receiving a survey from Carnival Cruise Line, where you will be able to fill up that survey, and there you have options to recognize the team members who have gone over and beyond in making your cruise a memorable one. So that's the best way to go about it, basically.
Okay. Yeah, and in the survey, what are the important things that we need to remember or have written down so that we can make sure they get recognized?
Yeah, so that survey has lots of questions for different departments, different things on board, what you have experienced. So and the scale is from 1 to 10. Then if you have really liked it, you can give 9, 10, or if you have a feedback, you can jot down your points over there and give your feedback as well. But if you haven't experienced something, then you can always put as not applicable. That is kind of that you had not experienced that part of the thing. So the more recognition you give, the better the rating of the ship is, basically.
Okay. And then for specific crew members, like in addition to name, like what are the, like how do we make sure that they specifically get recognized? And what are some of the things that they get from the survey?
So basically those the comments you write about certain team members help them to grow in their career. Their promotions are based on these kind of comments and their performance on board. And then we also recognize team members by giving them positive performance records. We give them internet vouchers for exceeding the expectations, and time off. So lots of things we basically make sure that they are well recognized, and some incentives are given to them for going over and beyond.
Okay, yeah, so I love that. I love that they get recognized, and that's how they, get some of the things. Yes, Kevin, so one of these guys, Kevin, on the last sailing a few weeks ago, he brought a huge duck and he had all of the crew members sign it. I thought it was really fun.
That was brilliant.
And then, okay, so Shelly said, how does it work when you buy drinks before your cruise on the hub? Does it show? Okay, does that make sense? So, like, when you purchase drinks, either alcohol or the bottled water, what happens? Like, how do we get those deliveries?
So we have two packages now. One is a Cheers package. So Cheers package is that you can buy that package and you get a certain number of alcoholic drinks every day, which you can use. And then there is also a zero proof package. If you don't drink alcohol, then you can go for coffees, water, non-alcoholic drinks, and also these are two different packages. And then we have bottomless bubbles as well. That's for all soda package, basically what we have. And you can buy that package before you come on board, and then use it on the ship as you like it.
Okay. Oh, I know a lot of you have asked this question, and so now that with the drink package, now there's one. Let's say I get a drink, and then now I wait 10 minutes. Now, a couple things with that. First thing is let's say I order an alcoholic drink. Can I also get a bottle of water, or can I get like a mixer with it? Like, what are the kind of rules about that?
Yeah, so if you have a Cheers package, so alcoholic drinks, there has to be a 10-minute gap. And that's all we want to make sure for the safety of our passengers and the guests on board. But if you are taking a non-alcoholic drink along with it, like water or something, that 10-minute interval does not count over there at that time.
Okay, so let's say if I got a drink, an alcoholic drink, I can also get a bottle of water at the same time. Okay, and then I wait 10 minutes. Does that 10-minute period also apply to non-alcoholic drinks? So like if I get so I can get as many Cokes.
It's only for the alcohol that we are more careful about, basically.
Got it. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Okay, so earlier someone asked. Let's see. Someone had asked about the crew food. Oh, and Eric, thank you for the stars. So where was it? So Kevin, you asked. What about the food options? So for crew, what kind of food do you get?
Well, we have separate team dining rooms, we call them, and that's where we have a full buffet setup for our team members. We have a salad bar, we have a dessert section, and we have lots of varieties. Like the team members, Carnival is very employee oriented as a company, so we are very focused in making sure that our employees are having a great time on board. They are well taken care of, and we provide them with everything, whatever is possible. So the buffet setup, what we have for our team members, is very elaborate, and with lots and lots of options from kind of lots of countries. Basically, we have different food options available because we have about 50 nationalities on board, more or less, and people come from everywhere, all around the world. So we want to try and see that we are able to provide, food from different countries, so that everybody has an option to select from.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay, and then I definitely want to respect your time. So let me know. I'll ask maybe a couple more questions. I'll let you go. Okay. So crew. A lot of times, some of us we've seen different crew dining, especially in like the specialty restaurants. So my first question is, do they have to pay for it themselves? And then second, is it just kind of as you progress higher that you get that maybe privilege to be able to eat? And
Yes. So certain positions we have our executive cards which we can use in the specialty restaurants. But otherwise, most of us we have to pay for it. Like many of the team members, if they go over there, they have to pay.
Okay, got it.
Just for the specialty restaurant, but like if they go to the our dining rooms, or they come up on the Lido to eat, or they're eating in the team dining rooms, that we don't charge for that at all.
Okay. So it's kind of like a special treat.
Exactly.
Okay. Same way it is for us. And also let me know. I know I'm actually working on this right now. On Saturday, I'm releasing my video on my ranking on every single restaurant on the Carnival Panorama. So I'm going to rank that, and you'll be surprised which one I put as number one. So look forward to that. And then, okay, so James, you said you've been on 3 Carnival cruises, and you said the staff is top notch, and you don't believe they get paid enough. Yeah, I would definitely agree. I mean, they work so hard. So you said, I think most staff work, maybe 12, 14 hours?
Average is about 10 hours.
10 hours? Okay. I mean, it feels like everywhere I go, I see them all the time. My cabin steward has been amazing. Yeah, so they are amazing. And okay, so Shelly, you're thinking about signing up as a crew member. Okay. Do you have any advice for Shelly?
Yeah, you can apply at shipsjobs.carnival.com, and if there is a vacancy available, absolutely yes.
Okay. Do you have any advice for her?
Depends on the position she wants to join us and what her credentials are.
Okay. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so Chris, that's your guess. My favorite is Chef's Table. I'm curious, Nikhil, what do you think my favorite place to eat at is on the ship?
Yours?
Yeah, on mine.
I think on this ship, Gigi's.
Ooh, Gigi's. Okay. So I'm not going to tell you all. You're going to have to watch the video on YouTube to find out. But thank you all for joining. I'm going to let Nikhil get back to his job. I know he's so busy. So thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me. And yeah, this has been amazing. Thank you so much.
Absolute pleasure.
All right. Bye,
Goodbye,
everyone.
everyone. Pleasure.